My name is Zac Hammond, and I play oboe with the Utah Symphony. I've been playing the oboe now for probably 16 years, and I mainly play orchestrally, so with big symphony orchestras. So like any musician, I have to practice a lot and make sure I know my music and my chops are working. But the kind of added component of playing the oboe is making the reeds. So the oboe is a double reed instrument, and I actually make those reeds myself, which is a very labor-intensive, time-intensive process that involves a lot of measuring, a lot of sorting cane or bamboo, which is the material you use to make the reeds, and then a ton of time sort of troubleshooting, hey, why does this reed work? Why does this reed not work? I always joke that I don't think a perfect reed exists. And that has taken years of sort of trial and error of performing and practicing and just trying to figure out, okay, what kind of oboe reed will give me the exact type of sound that I want for this composer. I'll need a different reed to play Stravinsky than I will to play Mozart. Making a reed usually is a process that takes multiple days, and I do it in batches. The idea is you have an assembly line going all the time, so that at any given moment you at least have one decent sounding reed. I do a lot of measuring of very thin pieces of cane in order to make the reed. You have to figure out the ratio of the sides of the piece of cane to the center. That can affect all these things in your tuning and your sound. Just thinking about variables, there are so many little steps in the process of reed making that you can adjust or change. And I have caught myself many times changing too many of them at once. And then you don't really know why you got the result that you got. So a thing I recommend to students very often is if you're going to change a variable, you change one variable, then you see your results, and then you go back. And part of the, honestly, joy of playing it is figuring out how to navigate those problems. I never get bored of playing this instrument, partially because there's always something new to figure out. You can always play something 5% better, 5% more in tune, louder, softer, whatever. And all of that comes with experience, and I'm still working on it. But what I have found is that math and science and engineering has infiltrated every part of what I do, and I love it. I never thought I would say that. I think my personality is built to this instrument that involves a lot of micro engineering, whittling to get these reeds to work. And I would just say to stay curious about what you're doing, to make sure you enjoy the process, try to keep problem solving, and just stay as curious as you can about what you're learning.